It's not there. Oh, I can't. My goodness. Uh, 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 um, 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 hey, Internet, it's me, T, from the Pattersons, taking a train to Tibet. I'm going to talk a little bit about, hey, what is this month? Here's Black History Month. We made history. History was made from the Compton Cats. I call them the Compton Warriors. So we got to talk just a little bit about that. But I just realized something. First thing I have to tell you about the Compton Warriors. Let's say they're led by Kendrick Lamar. Let's just say that. I don't know who leads them, right? But, man, there's a thing called cold and calculating. Let's leave the cold out of it. Calculating, cunning. I saw something post, somebody said, man, that guy, he may be in some cave and he comes with some diabolical stuff. So we're going to do that. But I just realized my set, I got, in fact, remember I was munching last night on the thing and I mentioned the Drakey guy, right? So let me get that. Just hold on. I'll be right back. Not going no place. Just cold and calculating is the topic. Hold on. Be right there. Be right there. Oh, see? It's part of the set. You gotta have this on the set. That's the American passport. Oh. And this is probably what I was talking about last night. Okay. Oh, there's another calculating thing. See what I'm saying? As you may or may not know, this symbol is an Akan from West Africa, right? And, whatever the pronunciation is in West African, but it means wisdom knot. That's my symbol. Okay, back to the point there. Oh my goodness. Imagine that I'm sitting here in India and telling you about this other stuff. That over there, that's my American passport. That makes me an American African. You say, what? You ain't heard that term. That's because y'all ain't thinking. Y'all don't travel. When you travel out the country, they don't be talking about any Afro-Americans. Is there a country called African America? No. They say, so you're American. You can't say, no, I'm African American. You can't say, no, I'm black. They say, well, there's a bunch of, the whole world is black. Well, what if you got an American passport, you're an American, right? You can argue if you want. You can argue until you don't get in that country or whatever. That's not the point. My point is, forget my point there. But look, remember I was munching on this last night, right before, for those people who continue to say, Oh, by the way, this is officially a Grand Rising report. Anyway, the reason I go up because it has black salt in it, but you have this white, this white thingy here. It's what is it? I still can't read this thing. Some sort of nut. It's ingredients is a fox nut. Just a second. We're gonna take some time this morning. Big deal. It's Tuesday. This is Tuesday Grand Rising report. Contain added natural and nature identical flavoring substances, which means allergen information. What is it? Fox nuts. 70% fox nuts. I don't know what that is. Like popcorn, because I guess they pop it. Olive oil, seasoning, which is maltodextrin, black salt. That's all that's in it. So. I got because the last packet. I used to buy I say for the last packet, maybe they talking to me. Let me try it, right? Then I realized this is like Drake. Got a little black seasoning on top, but DeBoy underneath, he white. This is the problem. This is the problem. I gotta laugh. I'm sorry. This is funny to me. Let me put this. I'll put this in the trash over here. Just a second. We're going over this. The thing is, I'm sorry. I'm laughing to myself before I get to the punchline. Okay, I'll get serious now. Like, hey, Ariel 39. Hey, 39. Look, here's the thing. How in the world do you you having a beef? Look, remember I told you about a fight? I grew up in South Bronx, right? And there's this. Let me put this. There's this book by he was writing a novel that Henry Dumas wrote, a thing called Genoa and the Greenstone. And in the introduction, it is the introduction to the first chapter. I think Eugene B. Redmond, took it and I guess, published it. But I guess you put an introduction somewhere, even an introduction someplace like that. They said the games that we play as children, that's what prepares us for, the world, right? Okay, now in my neighborhood in the Patterson Projects, we had a thing called sham battles. Now, sham battle is very simple. You beat up on somebody, or people are fighting, right? But the rules are you can't, no hitting in the face, and of course nothing. It's a battle. No, like boxing, and no hitting below the belt. Okay. So you can't hit somebody in the face. So it's basically the body, boom, 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 boom. That's what we do. We do a whole lot of things. Johnny on the pony, Wrigley, I can't tell the FFF. Hide and seek. That's the cleaned up version. All kinds of these games that we play. Plus, then there's regular barrel ball, basketball, whatever, running, whatever the deal is. Well, anyway. But one of the codes we had, first of all, you can't go to your mama. You can't say, you can't go to your big brother. Well, usually your big brother's there, so you can't. Well, the rules are the rules, let's put it that way. But you can't call for help. If you lose in the sham battle, you done lost. That's it, done. Just better luck next time. Go talk to your brother. Okay. So when somebody's not in the culture and they come and then they be losing and then they call the authorities, that means you ain't black. You ain't from the hood. You don't know nothing about the culture. You just ain't. You can't call your mama. You can't call your daddy. You can't call the authorities. You call the cops. What? So if somebody's beating up on you, you can't go say, I'm going to sue. Sue? You're gonna sue? That's what do you call that? That's the colonizers' trick. They go by laws and then they change the laws like that. Oh, hey, the sunrise is coming up. Hey, shout out to Blue Light Brigade. Sorry, Blue Light Brigade. We do. Okay, fine. Listen. So that was one thing. So I was laughing at that. I say, how do you when you're losing, you're losing. You're not even lost yet. Well, you should have been go home and got your stuff together, but you ain't lost yet. But that's just the point. So that's one thing. But here's the thing. Everything has come to this point because a lot of people come to the culture and they don't understand. They ain't had no sham battles. Not in this sense. They ain't been arrested. They ain't whatever. And so what they got to do is they got to revert to, because they're not a part of the thing, and they're just tethering. They're just tethering. Well, if you're a tether, you're the black salt on that white thing. That's a tether. You're a barnacle. That's what you are. I mean, that's what you are. I mentioned the word tether. There's 3 people that I know. I don't know them, but there's 3 people. I understand they're famous people. There's 3 people I wouldn't mess with. Okay, I just wouldn't mess with. The first one, he shot up to the top, and that's Kendrick Lamar. You don't mess with Kendrick Lamar. Don't try to miss no words. Just don't. Okay. The second person I mentioned Tariq Nasheed. I don't care what you think of Tariq. You can't troll Tariq. Okay. Don't mess with Tariq Nasheed. You just can't do it. And the third person going international is usual, or better known as I first known anyway, from South Africa, is Jewish Malema. You don't mess with Jewish Malema. I don't know what people are thinking. I just don't know. If you a colonizer, if you ain't grow up, just don't do that, right? No. I'm gonna leave what's the name out of it, because you don't know about Jewish Malema. He has us for whatever, but he's a direct descendant of Sarah Rome. I better not say that in the same letter before that boy come after me. I'm talking not Sarah, not that capitalist. No. I'm talking about Zuma. You don't mess with. Well, okay. Let's just leave it there. Those 3 people. Right? Let me get back to the point. So, in fact, let me just stop laughing. This is a Grand Rising report, and I just gave you the report that I was going to give you. I don't want to go any further, but hey, it's hilarious, man. To me, this is it stuck a fork people. They done. You know what I mean? There's no way you can go crying to whoever, but the colonizers done. All those people that think they know black culture and they're going to come into the too ghetto to take over, to claim things. Look at all them. Look at all the fatty boy who was saying, "Oh no, we invented hip hop," and then the leggy guy from the Zamo guy say, "No, we the one we invented the dance, the cripple." What is the matter with these people? Don't they even? What is the matter? I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. And then every time, now let me do a Sopranos. I used to work for the Sopranos, so I can do it. Every time I think come out, they drag me back in. So I'm in India right now. I live in Southern Africa. I'll be in New York May and June. Then I'll be in May. Oh, by the way, if Yvonne is listening, one of spoiling children, right? Peace and blessings on your mother. Condolences. And yes, when I get to New York, because whatever. When I get to New York, I'll talk. I'll contact everybody. Well, maybe even before. We'll see what happens. Anyway, Yvonne's a house kitty too. I mean, house music. That's what we do. That's what we do, right? Okay, that's the point. So back to the thing. This whole thing is so hilarious. I'm going like, okay, let me get back to work. You know what I mean? When I say work, I got things to do. Like I just finished writing a poem. I have patterns now. I know I'm giving you a report. It's patterns, right? So usually we're in Tuesday right now, but I wake up early in the morning. It's my creative time, whatever it is. Got my blue candle that's lit at that time, but not lit right now. And so I just finished writing a consaba. Talk about Eugene Redmond that he invented. This is the rough draft. This is the thing. So the rest of the day, I'll transfer it to my, to my journal, right? And maybe do some other edits, right? And then I let it. I let it marinate tomorrow. Then on Thursday, which is audio drama day, because Wednesday is World Day, Thursday is audio drama day, Friday is a week wrap up. Saturday, I'm talking about my reports here. Saturday is whatever comes to my mind. Sunday is reading. I read, and Monday is what is it Monday? Monday was me day. I was supposed to talk about me. It's okay, but today is like U.S. Day. Something happened in the U.S. So I'm on point, right? So what's going to happen on Thursday? Then I'll do the poem because I would have it transferred to this, and I would have put it in my other thing, and it's already in my phone notes. So that's done. So Thursday, it's like, that's audio drama day. So, it's like, it's in the vein, poetry's in the vein of audio drama. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. So let me not keep you, because I'm just going to keep on laughing. I don't want to pay attention to this stuff. I got other things to do. I am doing other things. But I do have time to dig, man. And there's some great people. I'll say one more thing. Kendrick Lamar had a interview with years ago with NWA, the surviving members of NWA, and they was talking, and then the gist of it is that people have the most fun when they're creating, when they're in the studio. The other business stuff, oh man, it's a headache, right? So what's happening with these kind of mashups and stuff like that? People, they're not trying to make money. They're just trying to make fun. They're having fun. So I meant, man, I'm having so much fun looking at some of these people. Some of these people are deep. I mean, deep, black deep. I'm going like, whoa. I hope that. Okay, that's it. So that's it for that. Did I want to say one more thing? I did want to say one more thing, and I can't remember what it. Oh, Kendrick Lamar. Oh, here's the thing that's interesting to me. There's a clip. Kendrick Lamar was at Paisley Park at Prince's Place. Some, a year, a couple of before he died, before he passed. Peace and blessings on Prince's soul too. And I guess he was supposed to do some concert, but they ended up talking for hours. And then he came out. They did a little riff. Prince did what his riff, right? And so it's online. You see Kendrick, and Prince jamming or whatever have you. But they talk for hours. Let me tell you something. The importance of Prince is that what he did is he studied all of the musicians that came, from jazz, all the musicians that came before, so everybody, he studied all the musicians before. Remember that the whole thing about the dawning? The period before the dawning, he was studying. He's studying his craft. He's studying his where he comes from. Which one I'm trying to tell people to. get yourself a YouTube channel, or just look, start whatever channel you're going to get. But examine yourself. Find out who you are. You go into yourself. Be a nowist. Or may not say that. Be a nowist. Nowist just means find out who you are now. But to find out who you are, you go so deep into yourself. You find out who you are. So when you talk, know thyself. Okay, I know somebody says that. That's what it is. But ends up. And Prince was a lot of these people are ferocious readers. You know, a lot of comedians are ferocious readers. You know, and so in fact, somebody said that they were on a plane. They saw well, Prince was carrying one of the books he was carrying was John Henry Clark, the John Henry Clark book. You know, so it depends what you read. So as far as I understand, you know, is that Kendrick Lamar was a ferocious reader when he was younger. I guess he's still reading now. You know, a lot of us people who are ferocious readers. You know, well, you know, we got other things to do now, but we still read now. I'm reading. I got books here. Gibran, Tagore. In fact, I get back to the States. All my Henry Dumas books are at my sister's house, so I go and find that thing I was talking about. The point is this. Kendrick Lamar, that's what he did too. He looked back into his craft. So a person like that, if you're a Draco, or if you're from some other country and you don't have the time, the patience, and you just skimming off the top, you just tethering. Shout out to Retreat, man. She love that word. Then you ain't gonna win. You're gonna have to call the authorities. And the authorities ain't got no sway because yeah. Okay, look, that's it. I'll talk to you some other time, right?